25097 or shop at and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Huron High School Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2025 will be inducted Saturday, September 27th at the Arena. Inductees include as athletes Vicky Boyle and Neil Campbell, contributor to the late 60s, early 70s girls track participants who wound up being the first sanctioned sports team for girls for Huron High School, and also the team, the 1993 AA Boys State Championship basketball team. Hall of Fame induction is Saturday, September 27th at the Arena. Are your kids performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced team consultants of the Coronation team help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the team consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Coronation, your local feed supplier.
The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by the Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Enjoy fantastic service and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Continue our pre-match here before Huron Tiger, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagle Volleyball. Coronation night here at the arena for the Huron Tigers. We talk with Tiger head coach Josh Lane. And again, Coach Lane is brought to you by the Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Tigers have had a week off since the loss to Yankton last week. And Coach, probably a good time to have a week off. You kind of had to look at some things, see how we want to rotate, how we want to get some positions in. And we're going to be doing a few different things tonight, perhaps.
Yeah, Coach Ulmer and I, we really, throw in, the other assistants as well. We really kind of look at the lineup and try to figure out how we can maximize the things we do well and kind of mask a few of the weaknesses that we've, uncovered over the last stretch. And, of course, the last time we played Harrisburg, who obviously now is probably home from their trip out west where they went to Las Vegas and had some success in a national tournament. But the reality is, as we look at our lineup, we're going to make some minor adjustments, right? We're going to run one setter at least right off the bat. We're going to go ahead and line up the freshman, Arian Fitzer against Lauren, and see how our blocking matchup can go there. See if we can't slow Lauren down just a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead. We'll give Ava Wambach some serve receive and some serving opportunities in our back row. Give her a chance to see what she can do that matches up really well against these guys. Aberdeen's nice left-handed opposite. Ava's going to be able to take some balls without getting our setter out of sorts in the back row. So we've really taken a good look at that lineup. We've had 4 really good practices since the last time we competed here, and I'm a little bit excited if we can execute a game plan. We're gonna be able to push Aberdeen absolutely to their limits, and Aberdeen's feeling pretty good about themselves. They just came off of a win against number 5 Washington on their home court. Of course, I talked to Jackie a little bit over the weekend. We happened to frequent the same sporting events because our kids are the same age, so we were both at the cross-country race on Saturday, chit-chatting about how our week went. But it looks like on paper, because it's our homecoming and the band is going to be here, and we're going to hope it's a crowded house. The arena can certainly play in our favor tonight, and hopefully our kids can rise to the occasion.
And mention Aberdeen, we do have a scouting report from 2.5 weeks ago, but they have a couple of tweaks in their lineup. They had a girl out for that match. She's back now, so that does change a few things.
It does change a few things. With Borg back in the lineup, she's a little slow. She's got a bad wheel. She's got recovering from a knee injury. And the reality is, what I told you off the record is I believe that she makes their serve receive much better, and so she does bring some offense to the table as well. But I feel like that's something we can operate, we can predict, we can be in the right spot. But she passes very well. So our serving today, because she's going to be in their serve receive in all 6 rotations, our serving is going to have to be very targeted and very aggressive, which isn't something we were able to do to them when we were up in Aberdeen. So hopefully today, again, it's the home court. Our eyes are are used to the arena, so we're hoping that we can really serve aggressive, get their serve receive on the move, and make them very predictable offensively.
Josh Lean, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger.
I mean, the entire crew of the Scoreboard. Coming from Marchers, stopping at the Scoreboard, located at 56 3rd Street, Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu check out the website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline baseball for your next event. Call 252-7580. Have a good time with both friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get them Tigers.
When the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center. Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to fight South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986. We're back away play-by-play. You're on Tiger.
Reagan Bischoff, number 2, sophomore setter. Spencer Gergen, number 4, senior setter. Billy Clark, number 6, senior middle blocker. Timber Cheeks, number 7, junior outside hitter. Hilton Hines, number 9, senior libero. Tyler Cheddar, number 11, junior opposite. Tyler Pesky, number 12, senior opposite. Ava Wambach, number 13, junior defensive specialist. Claire Davis, number 16, outside hitter, sophomore. Addie Knight, number 17, junior outside. Allie Davis, number 18, senior outside. Glennon Caldwell, number 19, sophomore, defensive specialist. Gary Fisher, 20, freshman opposite. Haley Wilson, number 21, middle blocker, junior. These 2 times got the benefit of on the bank of the Huron Tigers, Blake Bucky.
And again, good evening. We're back here in the Huron Arena, getting set to go with high school volleyball. Pretty loud in here already with the band playing in the background. They're at full force, that's for sure. As a good crowd here tonight, and we'll have a homecoming king and queen by the end of the night, and hopefully a Huron Tiger volleyball win as well. We're coming up on 7 o'clock. This is KIJV AM/FM in Huron. Again, let's do that. 7 Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Lower levels tonight. JV Aberdeen wins in 3, 25-17, 16-25, 17-15. Sophomore match. Aberdeen wins in straight sets, 25-21, 25-14. And golf today, Huron Tigers were at the Watertown Invitational. Blake Elwine led Huron with a 92. Emmerich Dedine a 94. Oliver Stansfield a 96. Riker Shelton at a 115. And that is your 7 Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. They're located at 111 Dakota Avenue North in Huron. Got the school song going now as we're getting closer to introductions, anthem, and we'll get this match going. Well, supposed to start at 6:30, but I don't know if that's going to happen very much this year, but the option is there, but actually going to be starting a few minutes late where you would expect us to start. So we'll get to the anthem here coming up. In fact, national anthem coming up. And then we'll get to the introductions. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
1919 Whitney is viewed in small batches with only the finest.
All students.
Make 1919 root beer the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer distributed by Wine Brothers at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Wine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers!
Aberdeen Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. Aberdeen Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. These fitness classes are led by Aberdeen Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Norden Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
This is Matt Sidney with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. We change thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, with hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance can mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Experience delicious. Experience why you think the restaurant in East Mountain. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Buy a finger at home, still party in a private room, and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2, and closed on Sunday. Buy a finger restaurant in East Mountain in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
National anthem in the books. Let's send it down to the arena floor for our lineups.
5'9" senior right side number 4, Kennedy Withers. 5'7" junior middle hitter number 8, Maya Alampatis. 5'9" sophomore outside hitter number 12, Camden Borg. 5'7" junior setter number 14, Olivia Miller. 5'10" senior middle hitter number 16, Amelia Rife. 6'1" junior outside hitter number 20, Lauren Burkhardt. 5'6" senior libero number 33, Taylor Leffman Sr. The Eagles are coached by Steph Bailey, Maya Stolp, Chelsea Albrecht, Kayla Nicholson, and head coach Jackie Bendenago. And now, starting for your Tigers, 5'8" senior setter number 4, Jency Gergen. 6' senior middle hitter number 6, Chloe Carr. 5'8" senior libero number 9, Hilton Hines. 5'8" junior outside hitter number 17, Addison Knight. 5'7" senior outside hitter number 18, Allie Davis. 6' junior middle hitter number 21, Jaylee Olsen. And 5' junior defensive specialist number 13, Ava Wambach. Your Tigers are coached by Tyann Ulmer, Brianna Johnson, Deja Claggett, and head coach Josh Lean. Serving our athletic needs tonight is Huron High School trainer Heidi Blue. Tonight's officials are Greg Thompson and Mary Thompson. Tonight's line judges are Brandy Fitzgerald and Miranda Faulkner. And now, let's play Huron Tiger homecoming volleyball.
Hey, did you get all of that? There's going to be a test after the match. Ready to go. Good atmosphere here tonight in the arena. Huron Tigers, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Our officials are back by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. They are law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. First thing I like, the two teams have contrasting colors tonight. Aberdeen in their blue tops tonight with white numbers and letters, a little gold trim to go along with that. Huron wearing the orange tonight. I always like it when Huron wears the orange. Huron wearing the orange with white numbers, black letters, a little black piping down the sleeves as well. So ready to go with some volleyball. A quick reminder, 3 weeks from tonight, October 14th, will be Breast Cancer Awareness Night when the Huron Tigers host Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Girls are taking orders for the special T-shirts to be worn that night. Get a hold of any of the girls, and they can take care of you and wear that shirt 3 weeks from tonight. Also looking for items for the silent auction with all money raised, staying right here in Huron with the HRMC Foundation. Here we go. Hilton Hines with the opening serve. Back row, serve received by Withers. Right back to her. The lefty with the hit. Back row, right to Hines. Set in the middle. The hit by Jaylee Olsen. Dug out by Aberdeen. Then the quick set over by the setter for Aberdeen. And the Golden Eagles go up quickly, 1-0. Believe that was Amelia Reif with the quick set and the kill. Serving for Aberdeen now is Camden Borg. Floater back row played by Knight. Set to the left pin. Punched across by Davis. Back set. Right side hit. Withers again. Dug out by Wambach. Here's the set. The tip back to the corner. Davis shanked in the back row. Davis with the kill, and we're tied at 1. Allie Davis gets Huron on the board. And we're tied at 1. Arian Fitzer into the front row now, and her assignment will be the front row play of Lauren Burkhardt for Aberdeen. Gergen serving, dies right in front, but Aberdeen handles it. Withers another hit, and Huron in the net. 2-1 lead for Aberdeen. Checking into the front row for Aberdeen now is Maya Arampatsis. Serving is the libero, Talon Kleppman. She'll deliver the serve right to Hines. Gergen will back set. Right side hit. Fitzer goes long. Hitting air Huron, 3-1 lead for Aberdeen. Just underway here at the arena. Kleppman again with the serve, handled by Knight. Set across, and just a free ball across by Fitzer. Set across, here's Burkhardt, winds up, Tigers got a block on it. Back set, right side, Fitzer against Burkhardt, blocked back by Aberdeen. Block kill will be for Arampatsis. And Aberdeen off to a quick 4-1 lead here in set 1. Talon Kleppman will continue the serve here for Aberdeen, and that will go wide left, service error. And Huron breaks the run, it's 4-2 Aberdeen. Allie Davis to serve now for Huron. Floats it back row, played back there by Borg. Right side hit, Withers, and a little limbo action by Hines. She started to make a play on it, then limboed underneath it, and it goes long. Huron back within 1 at 4-3. Davis serving. Back row, Kleppman. Set to the left. Burkhardt with the hit. Went off the top of the net and then misplayed by Knight. The timing was messed up because it did clip the net. Give the kill to Burkhardt, her first. Aberdeen up 5-3 in set 1. Serving for Aberdeen, Cameron Albrecht. She'll send it. Dies right in front of Knight. Nice play. Here's the hit. Cross court by Fitzer. Aberdeen digs it out. Aberdeen will free ball. Arampatsis from the net. Tigers keep it alive. Third hit's got to be punched across, and Davis does. Albrecht will set to the left. Burkhardt winds up through the block. Huron got a piece of it, but then just kind of went right between Knight and Gergen. Aberdeen back up 6-3. Lauren Burkhardt with her second kill. Albrecht again with the serve. Hines plays from the back row, bumped ahead. Knight off the left side, goes back to the corner, too strong, and Huron making some errors. Aberdeen has their biggest lead here of this first set at 7-3. Albrecht looks to keep the momentum going, sophomore setter for the Eagles. Floats it back row. Davis handles it. Gergen sets. Here comes Olsen with the hit. Dug out by Albrecht. They'll back set. Here comes Burkhardt again. Blocked at the net, or no, it's going to be a two-hit attack. It was not blocked at the net. Just hit the net, came back. Burkhardt hit it again. Huron gets the point back at 7-4 Aberdeen. Kaya Cheddar in to serve for the Huron Tigers. Aberdeen leading 7-4 here in set 1. Serve. Played in the back row, Clefman. Back set, Burkhardt. Right side this time. Nice dig by Gergen. Cheddar sends it ahead. Free ball to cross by Fitzer. Almost went too long. Aberdeen played it high up in the air. Bumped ahead Albrecht. Free ball by Burkhardt. Huron should be able to set it up. Gergen from the net. Carr with the hit right up the middle. Gergen and Carr were in sync on that one. An easy, quick set, and Carr with the kill. 7-5. Huron back within 2. Carr with her first kill. Cheddar to serve for the Orange. Floater back row. Clefman there. Nobody. Oh, finally Burkhardt came up to get it. Hit across. Blocked at the net by Knight. Aberdeen digs it out again. Going to the right this time, Aaron Patsis, and oh, just missed. Just outside the line. And Huron back within 1 at 7-6. Cheddar serving as Huron's on a nice little 3-0 run. Have a chance to tie. Clefman lets it go just long. That was very close. Not a bad serve at all for Cheddar. But it does end up being a point for Aberdeen. It's 8-6, Golden Eagles. First service error on Huron. Burkhardt to the back row, so she'll serve for Huron, or for Aberdeen. Serve received Knight. Back set, right side, Fitzer up the middle, drills it. Oh, the freshman had that one timed up perfectly. 8-7, Huron back within 1. Fitzer with her first kill. Now Wambach in to serve and play back row as Fitzer rotates out. 8-7, Aberdeen leading in set 1. Wambach sends it back row, Clefman. Albrecht with the set, the big hit up the middle. Aaron Patz is blocked by Carr, I believe. Aberdeen keeps attacking, dug out by Huron. Set to the left. Backline attack, Davis back row. Clefman gets there. Set in the middle, they hit through the block. Nice save by Wambach. Third hit, free balled by Gergen. Gergen sends it in the middle. Bumped ahead. Left side hit. Borg just over the net. Huron digs it out. Backline attack, Davis again to the corner. And Burkhardt stays with it. Borg will hit into the net. Long volley there. Borg hits it into the net, and Huron has come back to tie it at 8. Huron looking for their first lead here of set 1, tied at 8. Ava Wambach deals the serve. Borg with the serve receive right back to her, and she's just going to free ball it across. From the net, Gergen sets for Carr. Oh no, back set it across. Aberdeen plays it, backline attack, Burkhardt into the net, and Huron has taken a 9-8 lead. Huron's on a 6-1 run and have taken their first lead here in set 1. Wambach serving, looks to keep momentum going. Back row, and can't handle it. It went down low, and Clefman got a hand on it, but nobody else could get to it. Wambach with the ace. Huron up 10-8. Aberdeen timeout. Will take a timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Larger basements and outdoor patios. That is commercial and industrial spaces. At 635-252-5776. Get a free estimate. It's a of full clean cars. That's just great limited durable surfaces from Fox and Florida. The owner and operator visit them at 201 Market Street. Check out the website at fullcleanplus.net. Clean Plus is a proud sponsor of Huron Tiger Sports.
Dakota Sports KIJZ, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Good evening, Jeff Duffy here at the Huron Arena. Huron Tigers on a nice run here now. It is a 7-1 run by the Huron Tigers, and they lead now 10-8 over Aberdeen in set 1. Golden Eagles use their first timeout. Ava Wambach will set up to serve off the timeout for the Orange. Serve back row, Clefman is there. Albrecht sets up the middle and into the net. I think Albrecht just backed up a little too much. I think that was Albrecht. On the set it was. Net call on Aberdeen. Huron up 11-8. Wambach floats it to the corner, too long. Service error breaks the Huron run. Aberdeen back within 2, 11-9. Second service error this set on the Huron Tigers. Maya Arampatsis will serve for Aberdeen. Serve receive Hines, bumped by Gergen, right side hit Knight, puts it back row, misplayed by Albrecht. Kill for Knight, and Huron back up 12-9. First kill for Addison Knight, and Addie will now step back and serve for the Orange. Addison Knight, junior for Huron. Back row played by Burkhardt. Back set, right side, and that's it way too long. Jaden Forsyth. Aberdeen just looks out of sync right now, and Huron taking advantage, now up 13-9 on yet another hitting error by Aberdeen. Knight serving to the corner, played by Borg, blocked at the net. Aberdeen controls, quick set across. Gergen with the set, and the quick set in the middle. Oh, great play by Albrecht by Aberdeen. Will be tipped across by Aberdeen and bounces off the top of the net and out. Forsyth again couldn't make the connection. 14-9 Huron. Go back, it's now an 11-2 run by Huron after Aberdeen had the 4-point lead. Jump serve, Knight, little knuckleball handled by Aberdeen. Going to be a free ball, Burkhardt. From the net, here's the set, the big hit. Davis hits it down. Ooh! Yep, that was that was in. I thought it was in. The line judge said out, but the up official overruled and said in. Kill for Allie Davis, and Huron up 15-9. Knight serving, back row, shanked in the back row by Borg. Aberdeen gets control, they'll get it across. Gergen from the net, back set, here comes Carr through the block. Nice dig by Burkhardt. Left side hit, Borg will hit the back line and break the Huron run, 15-10. Aberdeen trails by 5, gets the serve back. First kill for Camden Borg. Serving now for Aberdeen, Olivia Miller. I believe she'll take over setting duties. Serve receive Wambach. Back set, right side Carr, just flat-footed, hits it across. Not a great dig. Aberdeen, though, gets control. Borg with the tip. Davis there. Quick set across by Gergen, and we have a late whistle, and I think Huron must have been in the net. Net call in Huron. Aberdeen back within 4 at 15-11. Miller again on the serve for the Golden Eagles. To the corner. Nice play by Knight. Set across. Here's the quick tip across by Davis. Aberdeen digs it out. Back set. Right side hit Withers. Tigers with the dig. Set in the middle for Carr. The tip over the block. Placed perfectly by Chloe Carr. Huron back up 5, 16-11. Kill number 2 for Chloe. Chloe rotates out as Olsen back into the front row for Huron. And Hilton Hines serving. Serve receive, back row, Aberdeen. Set to the left, Withers with the hit. Blocked, but out. Gergen got the block, but enough momentum on it. It did go out past the back line. Right idea for sure. That'll be a kill, though, for Withers, her first. 16-12 Huron. Borg serving. Huron keeps it alive from the left side. Davis is blocked at the net. Block kill by Amelia Reif. Aberdeen within 3, 16-13. Now Aberdeen starting to put together a run after Huron had a 6-point lead. 16-13 Huron. Serve back row, there's Knight. Gergen back sets, right side hit, Olsen blocked. Olsen stays with it, bump to the left side. Davis will go with the tip and the campfire. Perfectly placed by Allie Davis. 17-13 Huron. Allie Davis now with 3 kills. Wambach comes off the floor as Fitzer is back in for Huron. And Gergen serving. Jency Does a soft serve, too soft, into the net, service error. Aberdeen gets a point back at 17-14. Third service error, Huron in set one. Now it's Talon Clefman, libero, serving for Aberdeen. Back row, serve, receive, Hines. Back set, right side hit, Davis. Dig in the back row, Aberdeen gets control. Here's the hit, and way too strong. Burkhardt tried to set her off to the left. But again, Huron just seems to have Aberdeen a little out of sync right now. Golden Eagles have had a ton of errors in this first set. Allie Davis serving for Huron. Into the net, another service error. 4 service errors on Huron, 18-15. Aberdeen back within 3. Cameron Albrecht in to serve, and she'll take over setting duties for the Golden Eagles. Serve back row. Hines goes down to get it. Set in the middle. The tip across. Olsen places it perfectly. Jaylee Olsen with her first kill, and Huron doing a little finesse thing, and they're just finding open spots. That time it was Jaylee Olsen found the soft spot right in the front row. Kaya Cheddar to serve for Huron, leading 19-15 in set one. Cheddar to the corner. Borg plays it. Albrecht will bump it ahead. Left side hit. Aaron Patsis dug out by Huron, kept alive by Cheddar. Free ball to cross by Knight. Aberdeen can set it up. Albrecht back sets. Right side hit. Down the middle. Kill for Forsyth, her first. Aberdeen again within 3 at 19-16. Hilton Hines will rotate back in. That was just her one rotation off the floor at libero. Burkhardt rotates to the back row. She serves. Serve receive, kind of eats up Davis in the back row. Nice save by Gergen. Huron gets it across. Set by Albrecht to the left side. Borg with the drill. Huron stays with it. Third hit. Hines will free ball and get it across. From the net, Albrecht back set. Right side hit. Again, Hines is there. Bumped ahead. Free ball into the back row by Fitzer. Albrecht will quick set. Tip it back to the corner. Nicely placed by Aberdeen. Maya Aaron Patsis with her second kill. Aberdeen within 2, 19-17. Huron will take a timeout. First timeout for the Tigers. We'll take a timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Practice. We know sports injuries just on the sideline of the game. Make it sideline in life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that is unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJD.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. I'm Jeff Duffy. 19-17. Huron leading Aberdeen in a very competitive set one. Both teams have had their runs. Right now, Aberdeen feeling a little momentum. Huron takes a timeout. Each team has one timeout left here in set one. And Lauren Burkhardt to serve for Aberdeen. Back row, there's Davis. Back set, right side. The hit by Fitzer. Cross court, wide left. And Aberdeen pulls within 1 at 19-18. Fitzer with the air. She'll come out, and Kyla Cheddar in for the first, or Kyla Pesky in for the first time for Huron. Kaya and Kyla. Service error by Burkhardt, and Huron goes back up by 2, 20-18. Second service error on Aberdeen. Now Huron getting set to sub in, and they're having a conversation there on the sub. 20-18, Huron leading. In set one, Ava Wambach on to serve and play back row as Pesky comes off the floor. And do we have the lineup set? Looks like we do, and Wambach with the serve for the Huron Tigers. Short serve this time, coming up to get it Borg. Back set, right side hit, Forsyth, blocked at the net by Knight. Aberdeen keeps it alive. Burkhardt will free ball it. Gergen from the net, back sets, the hit by Carr, blocked. Aberdeen, a little indecision, nobody went after it. They had the dig, and then Burkhardt and Albrecht both kind of looked at each other. A breakdown in communication gives Huron a point, 21-18. Huron back up by 3. Serve goes long. Service error by Wambach. Aberdeen back within 2, 21-19. 5 service errors on Huron. That's a few more than you would like, although Huron's been serving aggressively, and that comes with it sometimes. Aberdeen on the serve, into the net. Huron gets the point right back. It's 22-19. Aaron Patsis with the service error, third of the set for Aberdeen. 22-19, and Addison Knight serving for the Orange. Floats it back row, Burkhardt. Bump to the left. The hit by Borg. Huron digs it out with Hines. From the middle, Davis will just tap it up the middle. Kleffman there. Quick set, and Aberdeen gets it across. Huron just hits it right back, and the quick set over the middle. Albrecht placed it perfectly in the campfire. Albrecht gets her first kill. And Aberdeen again within 2 at 22-20. Had a couple of fast hits there. Huron just returned on a first hit after Aberdeen struggled to get it across and get us setting it up. Well, Aberdeen ends up getting the point. Olivia Miller to serve and set now for Aberdeen. Back row going down to get it Knight. Back set Carr. Her hit through the block. Kleffman digs it out. Miller gets the set. Going to be free balled over the net. Dug out, pass ahead. Davis off the left side, up the middle. Shanked by Burkhardt. Kleffman chases it down. Good hustle. Aberdeen gets it across. Set to the right. The tip blocked at the net by Reif. Huron loads up again. Davis with the hit. Through the block, and who's got the point? It definitely was touched by Aberdeen. I'm not sure what Aberdeen is complaining about. It definitely hit the block. I could see that. Davis with the kill, and it's 23-20. Unless they're talking about something else, I'm not sure. Allie Davis with her 4th kill. Floating serve by Hines. Aberdeen back sets. Right side hit Borg. Dug out by Hines. Across to the left. They hit by Davis. Drills it. Eats up Kleffman. And Huron at set point. 5 kills for Allie Davis in set 1. And Aberdeen going to take their final timeout here. Huron at set point. We'll take a timeout. 30 on Dakota Sports.
Adams quickly goes in place. Immediate, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no pressure oil changes for your family field. No equipment needed. So you have an 1159 Code Avenue loan, and you're out of the car, 2x2 down 55. Adams quickly also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Open your own and open at 30 and every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams quickly. 1159 Code Avenue North, Adams quickly is Brown Size at Tire Stores.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJZ are your home for Huron Tiger Sport.
Welcome back to the arena. Set point for Huron at 24-20. Aberdeen out of timeouts. Huron still has one left in their pocket if needed. And a spunky effort by the Orange. Just need one more point to put this first set in the books. Hilton Hines to serve at set point. Floating serve. Aberdeen plays it. Miller sets, goes with the quick set. Huron was ready. Quick set across by Gergen. A couple Aberdeen girls come together. Burkhardt will free ball it. From the net, Gergen will set. In the middle, there's the hit. Olsen just long. Had the right idea, but it was out by a couple of inches at least. Aberdeen stays alive at 24-21. Set point 2, but now Aberdeen controls the serve with Camden Borg. Back row Hines. Gergen has to come out to get it. Davis off the left side through the block. Dug out by Borg. Back set. Here's the big hit. Burkhardt. Hines digs it out. Huron keeps it alive. Third hit. Got a free ball it, and ooh, they called that. outside the pin. I'm not convinced on that. I was right in angle with that. Aberdeen, I think, catches a break. Huron's going to take a timeout. 24-22. Huron's lead at 2. Timeout 30 on Dakota Sports.
Offers dine-in, carry-out for the last delivery. Aberdeen, for delivery or carry-out, you can call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from the realistic menu? Well, dine-in and try the famous Doc Bombers Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. For local owners, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. We're open on 195 25th Street in Huron. Doc Bombers Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Dakota Sports KIJZ, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Still set point for Huron. Aberdeen serving. Trailing 24-22. Knight on serve receive. Gergen, quick set. Drops it in. Is it the, yep. Set point on the quick set kill by Jency Gergen. Huron takes the first set, 25-22. Timeout 2 minutes, and back here to the arena. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant seat screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, the local mortgage loan officer at American Banking Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with rollover servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your numbers happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Banking Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wishbone Martin is proud to be part of the Huron community and the Huron area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today. Shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market. Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season. Dakota Sports KIJZ, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Huron Tigers take set 1, 25-22. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update, 605-352-5316. Lincoln up on Yankton 2-0, 25-12, 25-12. O'Gorman up 1-0 on Jefferson, 25-15. Watertown up 2-0 on T-Area, 25-15 and 19. Harrisburg up 2-0 on Sioux Falls, Washington, 25-18, 25-9. And that is your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Doing introduction of a couple of the Hall of Fame inductees. Right now talking about that 1993 AA State Boys Basketball Champion. Hall of Fame induction is Saturday here at the arena. Starts at 5 o'clock. Tickets available. You can stop by the arena activities office and pick those up. Get set for set number 2. See if Huron can ride some momentum. Fell behind early, 7-3, but then had that big run. I think it was 11-2 to take the lead, and they never let it go. I think Aberdeen, did they tie it once? They tied it once. No, got within one once. Started with the second set. Huron. Davis with the hit off the left side. Dug out by Burkhardt. Quick set across. Hines shuffles over to get that. Here's the set. Davis again up the middle. Aberdeen got a block on it. And Kleffman gets it over to Withers, who hits it across. Back set. Here comes Olsen with the hit. Drops it up the middle, and Aberdeen can't get it off the ricochet. Huron up 1-0. Kill number 2 for Jaylee Olsen. Fitzer in to play front row for Huron. Again, her matchup in that front row is with Burkhardt. Jency Gergen serving for Huron. Goes to the left, picked up by Withers. Right back to her. Withers with the hit off that left pin, blocked by Fitzer. Aberdeen sets it up again, just going to be a free ball by Withers. Gergen will set in the middle for Olsen to the corner. Burkhardt gets over with the dig. Left side, hit by Borg, and that will eat up Knight in the back row. Borg will get the kill. Her second. And we're tied at 1. Borg will now step back and serve. She did not play in the match in Aberdeen 2.5 weeks ago. She's working away through a knee injury. Back set, right side this time for Davis. Dug out by Withers. Here's the pass ahead. They hit cross-court. Burkhardt, nice dig. Overpass, though, and then on the ricochet, Huron can't get control. And Aberdeen goes up 2-1. Burkhardt with the kill. That's her third. Camden Borg to serve again for Aberdeen Central. Serve receive for Knight. Back set. Here's the hit. Olsen again up the middle. Borg plays it. Set by Miller. The hit. Withers goes way long. Withers just didn't have her feet under her very well, and she was probably a little further away from the net than she would have liked. Hitting air ties it at 2. Huron service error by Davis. First service error this set. Huron now with 6 total on the evening. Aberdeen up 3-2 in set 2. Checking into the front row, Maya Arampatsis. Serving is libero Kleffman. Back set. Right side hit Fitzer down to the corner. Kleffman there. Miller sets. Here's Burkhardt. Winds up. Nice block by Fitzer. Stay with it. Free ball across by Davis. Kleffman there. Miller sets. Back set. Withers with the hit. Goes long. Trying to hit the corner. We're tied at 3. Kaya Cheddaron to serve. And Chloe Carr into the front row, as this is the one rotation where Hilton Hines sits as the libero. Cheddar goes back row. Borg on serve receive. Miller quick set up the middle. Cheddar is there. Set to the left. Here's the hit by Knight. Blocked at the net. Huron comes again. Fitzer with the hit. Off the middle. Nice dig by Borg. Back set. Withers goes with the tip. Dug out by Davis. Set across. Knight goes with the tip. In the campfire. Oh, Aberdeen. A great save by Borg. Huron will free ball it. Aberdeen, Kleffman will bump it ahead. Hit by Withers, goes with the change up there. Huron keeps it alive and can't get it across. Aberdeen goes back up 4-3 in set 2. They'll bring Hilton Hines back on the floor for Huron. Aberdeen going to check in 2. Into the back row to a set as well, Cameron Albrecht. And into the front row for Aberdeen is Jaden Forsyth. 4-3 lead, Aberdeen in set 2. Huron up 1-0. Served by Albrecht. Serve received Knight. Here's the tip across by Carr. Aberdeen handles it. Set. Burkhardt winds up. Blocked at the net again by Huron. Huron stays with it. Bump ahead. Fitzer goes with the tip over the double block. Kleffman there. Set for Burkhardt. She'll hit off the deep left. Dug out by Davis. Back set. Here's Fitzer with the big hit. Drills it cross court. Tied at 4. Huron keeps moving that ball around. Arian Fitzer with her second kill. We're tied at 4 in set 2. Ava Wambach to serve and play back row for the Huron Tigers. Wambach, a high short serve played by the front row Albrecht sets. Burkhardt off the right side this time. Gets through the block of Knight that time. Burkhardt with her 4th kill. Aberdeen back up 5-4. Burkhardt now into the back row as she's serving. Cross court, Wambach with the serve receive, set across and a free ball by Davis. Burkhardt there, back set, right side. Forsyth has a block by Knight, Aberdeen returns it. Gergen with the quick set, blocked back by Aberdeen again. Huron stays with it. Backline attack, Davis, blocked at the net by Aberdeen. Aaron Patsis, I believe. Borg hits off the left side into the net. 4-hit attack. And Huron ties it at 5. Well, we've been tied at every number so far. Nobody's had more than a 1-point lead here. We're tied at 5, and Addie Knight serving for the Orange. Back row goes long. Service there. Aberdeen back up 6-5. Second service there this set. 7 total for Huron. Maya Aaron Patsis will serve for Aberdeen. I'm 90% sure I'm saying her last name correctly. Service there, Aberdeen just returns the favor. We're tied at 6. First service there this set on Aberdeen, 4th total. Clefman back in as she just sat out her 1 rotation as libero. Hilton Hines serving for Huron, pops it to the corner. Aberdeen, Forsyth. Here's the set, the hit up the middle by Reif, dug out by Davis. Set to Alley. Davis with the hit through the block, dug out by Burkhardt. Set across left side for Borg, dug out by Hines. Set up ahead, left side hit, and Davis tried to knuckle it and just hit it wide left. Hitting air here on Aberdeen back up 7-6. Withers back into the front row, the lefty for Aberdeen, and Olivia Miller to serve, and she'll take over setting duties for Aberdeen Central. 7-6 lead Aberdeen in set 2 here on up, 1-0. Serve to the corner, Wambach on serve receive. Set across, the hit by Davis to the corner, drops it in. And again, we're tied at 7. Nobody's had more than a 1-point lead in this set. That's kill number 6 for Allie Davis. Fitzer checks into the front row as Wambach rotates out, and Jency Gergen serving. So Huron's made a complete rotation with Gergen serving for the 2nd time. Short serve again. Coming up to get it, Burkhardt. Left side hit, Withers. Back row, Hines. Back set, right side, the tip by Fitzer. Nice dig by Aberdeen. Clefman plays it. Borg will hit left side, up the middle, right to Davis. Set in the middle, there's the hit. Blocked by Aberdeen. They get control. Hit across by Borg. Set for Davis again. She'll launch and drop it into that back line. Huron leads 8-7. Allie Davis already having a nice evening here. I have her up to 7 kills. They have 5 on the scoreboard. Huron up 8-7 in set number 2. Gergen serving. Serve receive. Burkhardt goes down to get it. Set to the left. Hit by Withers. Huron digs it out. Back set for Fitzer. Her hit up the middle. Shanked by Burkhardt. And Huron has the first 2-point lead for either team in the game. It's 9-7. Fitzer with her 3rd kill. 9-7 Huron. They're on a 3-0 run. Gergen serving. Jency goes to the corner. Withers plays it. Set right back to Kennedy. Withers with the hit. Hit all of the net and then just got it to roll over. Not much he can do on the defense there. Withers with the kill brings Aberdeen back within 1 at 9-8. 2nd kill for Kennedy Withers. Camden Borg serving for Aberdeen Central. Back row, Knight. Here's the hit by Davis from the middle. Nice dig. Back row, Miller. A battle at the net. Olsen, and Huron will slap it across. Miller sets to the left. There's Burkhardt again. Misplayed in the back row. Huron still controls and free balls it with Davis. Miller sets. Over, one-hand tip by Burkhardt that time. Here comes Huron. Davis off the left side. Back row, shanked in the back row by Borg. And Huron goes up 10-8. Back up by 2. I have 8 kills now for Allie Davis. She by far leads both teams in that category. Davis now steps back to serve. Serve receive Kleffman from the middle. The hit by Reif. Tigers block with Olsen. Back set. Right side hit. Withers winds up. Dug out by Gergen. Kept alive and hit off the left side. Knight goes long, but Aberdeen in the net. And Huron up 3, 11-8. Biggest lead for either team, and that's very tight set 2. Allie Davis lines up to serve again for Huron. To the corner, Burkhart on serve receive, set right back to Lauren. Her hit, blocked at the net by Olsen. Pass ahead, Fitzer off the right side, taps it back row to Borg. Miller goes quick set, Hines was ready. Gergen sets, backline attack, Davis to the corner, too long. No, they caught, well, the one line judge initially signaled a tip, but it is out on Huron, 11-9, Aberdeen back within 2. Kleffman to serve and goes wide left. Service error. Huron back up by 3, 12-9. Talon Kleffman, service error, 5 total, 2 in this set for Aberdeen. Now Kaya Cheddar in to serve for Huron, and this is the one rotation where Hilton Hines sits out. Cheddar delivers the serve, back row Borg. Miller will set to the left. The hit blocked at the net by Huron. Aberdeen gets control. Quick set across. Huron digs it out. Set in the middle for Carr. Blocked. Huron stays with it. Quick set across by Gergen, and Aberdeen able to flip it to the corner. Nice dig in the middle by Aberdeen. Didn't see who that was, but they got it right to Burkhart, who had a wide open back corner. Burkhart with the kill. 12-10. Huron's lead cut to 2. They have Lauren Burkhart with 5 kills. And Cameron Albrecht will serve and set for Aberdeen Central. Huron up 1 set to none and up 12-10 in set 2. Floater back row to Knight. Gergen sets in the middle. They hit by Carr. Borg is there. Set to the left for Burkhart. Cross court. Nice dig by Davis. And then Aberdeen blocks it out. Point Huron. Huron back up 13-10. Wambach on to serve as Fitzer rotates out. Huron leading 13-10 in set 2, up 1 set to none. Serve back row, Burkhart is there. Albrecht sets it to the left. The hit by Aaron Patsis. Huron digs it out. Backline attack, Davis up the middle, too long. Aberdeen again within 2 at 13-11. Burkhart rotates to the back row, so she's out of the front row. Burkhart, serve receive Knight at the net. Pop back by Aberdeen. Gergen will set Carr, goes with the tip. Kleffman was ready. Back set, right side hit. The tip blocked at the net by Knight. She went up right and timed it perfectly on Forsyth. Here up 14-11. Addie Knight with her second kill. This one off the block. Now Addison will step back and serve for the Orange, leading by 3. Kleffman, back row serve receive. From the middle, the tip to the corner. Hines got to it, but then drilled it right into the net. Aaron Patsis will to get the kill out of that. 14-12, Aberdeen back within 2. Aaron Patsis now serving for Aberdeen. Huron up 2. Eagles with the serve. Knight on serve receive. Set across for Davis back in the front row. Just does a little tip this time. Aberdeen, nice save by Burkhart, and they'll get it back across. Back set, here's Carr with the hit up the middle. Burkhart there, back set, right side, and shanked out of bounds. Forsyth just did not have good control that time going up and hit it, shanked it wide right. Huron back up by 3, 15-12. Jaylee Olsen into the front row for Huron. And Hilton Hines serving for the Orange. She's not wearing orange, though. Free ball across by Borg. Huron can set it up. Back set, right side. Olsen with the hit. Partially blocked. Aberdeen digs it out. Set, backline attack for Burkhart and got the back line. Huron let it go. And Burkhart just placed that perfectly. 15-13. Aberdeen back within 2. Olivia Miller to serve, and she'll take over setting duties for Aberdeen, trailing by 2. Serve received, Knight. Gergen will back set. Olsen off the right side, partially blocked. Aberdeen. Miller sets. Left side, the hit by Borg, dug out by Hines. Set to the left, here's Davis on the windup and defeats the block of Rife. Allie Davis puts Huron back up by 3, 16-13. Davis, I have her up to 9 kills. Gergen serving for Huron as Wambach comes off the floor, fits her into the front row for the Orange. Short serve coming up to get it. Aberdeen, right side hit Borg, and Tigers, they say it hit the floor. Hilton Hines thought she got a pancake. Huron thinks they got a pancake. And Coach Leanup saying, why didn't you check with your line judges or something? And the R1 says, no, we're not going to do it. He says it hit the floor, so it hit the floor, I guess. Now I don't know who got the kill off that. Now the R2, the down official, will come and talk. Huron, Huron's the far court for me, so I didn't have a good angle to see if it hit the floor or not. It's called a pancake if you have your hand on the floor and the ball hits your hand. Now they are going to call in the line judges to talk about it at least. The up official said it hit the floor. And now the two teams will kind of huddle up. And here's the decision. Going to go replay. So no point for Aberdeen. Aberdeen didn't like the call. And again, I can't say either way from my angle on this one. We'll see if it works to Huron's advantage as Jency Gergen will serve as we go mulligan there. Really not much out of Bindernagel on the Aberdeen bench off that. And Gergen will serve again. Floater back row. Burkhardt handles it. Miller sets, back sets. Right side hit Borg, and Borg this time drops it in front of Gergen, and Aberdeen does get the point. Aberdeen back within 2 at 16-14. Third kill for Camden Borg. Now she'll step back and serve for the Golden Eagles. Back row, Hines on serve receive. Gergen will set from the middle. Just going to be free balled across by Olsen. Miller sets to the left. Burkhardt winds up top of the net. Gergen keeps it alive. Then Hines free balled by Fitzer. Aberdeen can set it up. Back set, right side, tipped with the right hand. Withers crossed Huron up. She's left-handed, but she came in with the right-handed tip, and Huron was not ready for it. Aberdeen within 1 at 16-15. Third kill for Withers. Serve receive, Huron trouble with the handle. Going to be a free ball by Olsen. Clefman there. Back set. Here comes Withers with the big hit, and Davis blocks it. Aberdeen wanted an illegal hit. They got a case there. Aberdeen off balance or off shot pass, but will keep playing. Here's Fitzer with the hit. Aberdeen keeps it alive. Aberdeen a little indecision. Clefman gets it across from the net. Gergen back sets. Here's the tip by Fitzer. Clefman there. Set in the middle. The hit by Rife. Huron digs it out. Set to the left. Davis pops it back row. Clefman there. Set to the right. The hit by Burkhardt. Tigers got a block on it. Set in the middle for Olsen. Blocked. Aberdeen on the ricochet. Burkhardt gets it across but hits it long. Long volley, and Huron gets the point. 17-15. Aberdeen did not like the call earlier in that long volley where it looked like Allie Davis maybe had the ball come to rest there. Huron might have got a break on that. Huron back up by 2. Allie Davis serving into the net. 17-16, Aberdeen back within 1. Third service error on Huron, 8 total. We're only in set 2. Clefman serving for Aberdeen. Serve receive Hines. Gergen back sets. Fitzer coming off the right side. Cross court, and that eats up Withers. Aberdeen was in the net as well. And Huron goes up. 18-16, the kill for Fitzer. Kaya Cheddar on to serve as Huron has their rotation without a libero. Cheddar puts it back row. Clefman plays it. Miller back sets. Withers right side. Nice dig in the back row by Cheddar. Overpass. Aberdeen will set it up again from the middle this time. Blocked at the net by Huron. That'll be a kill for Aaron Patsis. It did go out, but it definitely changed flight. Aberdeen back within one at 18-17. Now we have to do the double switch in order to get Hines back on the floor for Huron. And Camden Albrecht to serve and set for Aberdeen. 18-17, Huron's lead at 1. I think the biggest lead, Huron had a 3-point lead. In the middle, Carr with the big hit. Aberdeen got a block on it. They get control. To the left, here comes Burkhart. Blocked by Fitzer. Aberdeen back sets right side with the tip. It's out! As Forsyth tried to tip it out, and she went wide right. Huron back up by 2, 19-17. Aberdeen gonna sub in. Olivia Miller comes in, so both setters are on the floor now for Huron. Ava Wambach to serve and play back row for Huron as Fitzer comes off. 19-17, Huron leading by 2 in set 2 after taking set 1. Serve receive Borg. Miller will play it, and just going to be a free ball by Burkhart. Back row, here comes Huron. To the left, they hit by Carr through the block, dug out by Borg. Across to Burkhart, her hit into the net. Huron goes up 3, 20-17. I don't think that was blocked by Chloe Carr. Aberdeen going to take a timeout. First timeout either team here in set 2. Huron up 20-17. We'll take a timeout of 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
Sunbird Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza, or online at sunbirdsports.com. Or call Stephanie at Sunbird Sports at 605-554-0248. Film printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sunbird Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJD.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. First time out by either team in set 2. Aberdeen trailing 20-17 and takes a timeout. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Sioux Falls Lincoln has swept Yankton 25-12, 12 and 15. Brookings leads Mitchell 1-0, 25-21. Lincoln has swept Yankton 25-12, 12 and 15. Off the timeout, Wambach. Boy, how do you do that? It's pinned on the net. I'm not sure how she did that. It's a service there, that much I know. And Aberdeen back within 2, 20-18. Huron now 4 service errors this set, 9 total. Burkhart serving. Hines goes down to get it. Kept alive by Gergen. Backline attack Davis. Burkhart there. Aberdeen stays with it from the middle. They hit. Hines with the dig. Set for Knight. Her hit. Kind of shifts it to the corner. Burkhart plays it. Clefman says it ahead. Borg gonna free ball. Huron can set it up. From the net, Gergen. Here's Carr. Oh, jumped too early, but did get it across. Here's the hit by Borg, top of the net, dug out by Hines. Bump ahead, Knight with the hit left side. Oh, just missed the corner, had the right idea. Aberdeen did the little limbo there to let it go, and it was out by about half a foot. Aberdeen a chance to tie now, down 20-19. Burkhart serving. Played by Knight. Quick set across, knocked back by Aberdeen. Now Huron knocks it right back, couple of one-hit attacks. Borg with the hit, top of the net, and Huron in the net. We're tied at 20. And Huron going to use their first timeout. Tied at 20, the race to 25 is on in set 2. Huron up 1-0. Timeout 30 on Dakota Sports.
Reinsurance
Insurance Review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest City, Huron.
Looking for a personalized apparel such as t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, including sports, of course. Outside, mobile, and graphic sets up. Sports, of course. Now sponsor of the Tigers, Beauty Sports, downtown Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger Sports.
Each team's used a timeout. We're tied at 20, and the race to 25 is on here in set two. Huron leading 1-0, 25-22 in the first set. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Biggest lead for either team in this set has been just 3 points. It's been tight with neither team getting real long sustained rallies. And the serve goes long. Burkhart service error. Huron back up 21-20. That'll be the third service error on Aberdeen. They have 6 total. Huron up 1, and Addie Knight to serve for the Orange. Knight puts it to the corner. Borg down to get it. Albrecht sets from the middle. Aaron Patsis goes long. 22-20. Huron 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Still lots of work to do, and Knight to serve for the Orange. Serve into the net. 22-21, Aberdeen back within 1. That makes 5 service errors in each set now for Huron, 10 total. Aberdeen serving with Maya Arampatsis. Played by Wambach. Gergen sets from the net. They hit by Carr, cross court, dug out by Albrecht. Set to the left, they hit to the corner, goes long. Borg tried to hit the corner, and she was out by quite a bit. Huron back up by 2, 23-21. Jaylee Olsen into the front row for Huron, and what are we doing? Aberdeen takes their second and final timeout. Huron 2 points away at 23-21. Timeout 30 on Dakota Sports.
30 stores and 12 states. The food brand is the buying power to bring in the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Some brands America's number one dealers in the furniture. Some brands also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Sims and Foster, and Furniture Painted Mattresses. Some of the insurance is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including Sims and Raymond, is made integrity in human beings in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, and truly local service, turn to Sweden on Furniture as a funeral.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
3 minutes after 8 o'clock, KIJV, AM, FM, Huron Tiger Volleyball. We're late in set 2. Huron leading 23-21. Aberdeen out of timeouts. Hilton Hines serving. Pops it to Burkhard. Set up the middle. The hit by Reif. Nice dig by Knight. Set for Davis. Her hit blocked at the net. Aberdeen digs it out. Pass ahead, Kleffman. Right side, the hit by Miller. Tigers dig it out again. Davis off that left side. Through the block. Huron at set point. 24-21. Got it to Davis in good position. I have Davis now with 10 kills, and Huron at set point. 24-21. Hilton Hines on the serve. Hines delivers, and a back row played by Borg. Aberdeen will free ball with Burkhart. Here's the back set. Olsen right side, pops in the middle. Burkhart digs it out. Albrecht back sets right side. Miller hitting now. Dug out by Knight, kept alive by Hines. Hit by Davis, cross court. Aberdeen misplays it. Great play by Kleffman. Aberdeen gets it across. Set by Gergen. Here comes Olsen, drills it up the corner. And Huron takes set 2. 25-21 on the Jaylee Olsen kill. Huron up 2-0. Timeout 2 minutes. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
The
At the Dairy Queen of Huron, the August blizzard of the month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or shop at and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Are your kids performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? But the experienced food consultants at the Coronation help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a parent's life, the food consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Coronation Feeds, your local feed supplier. When the game means bumps and bruises and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the pro rehab physical therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org. Because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. And that's the luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
1919 root beer is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. Their unique recipe and choice ingredients make 1919 root beer the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer, distributed by Elwine Brothers, at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers! Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJZ.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Raucous crowd here tonight, and the Huron Tigers leading Aberdeen 2-0 at 25-22, 25-21. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Lincoln has defeated Yankton tonight, straight sets, 25-12, 12, and 15. O'Gorman swept Sioux Falls Jefferson, 25-15, 18, and 18. Brookings leads Mitchell 1-0, 25-21. Harrisburg has swept Washington, 25-18, 9, and 19. And Watertown the sweep of T-Area, 25-15, 19, and 26-24. That is your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update, located at 111 Dakota Avenue North, 605-352-5316. Well, that was a tight second set. The biggest lead for either team, I believe, was that final score, 4 points, 25-21. And just looking down the running score here, I don't think Aberdeen ever led after 7-6, but they were never far behind either. So can Huron keep the momentum? We start set 3 with Hilton Hines serving. Serve receive, Aberdeen a little trouble, but they do get it across. Huron can set it up. Gergen back set. Here's the hit down the middle by Olsen. Aberdeen digs it out. Free ball across by Borg. Gergen sets, back sets. Here's Olsen again. Drops it in the middle. Huron up 1-0. And Jaylee Olsen picks up her 4th kill. Little different alignment here to start the third set with Hilton Hines serving first. Usually it's Jency Gergen. It's a matchup thing, I'm sure. Set, and who's in the net? Huron is Jaylee Olsen. There was a ball coming right to the top of the net. I think Jaylee hesitated if she should jump or not. Got herself in the net. We're tied at 1. Aberdeen will serve now with Camden Borg. Serve back row tonight. Hines will set. Here's the hit. Davis blocked back, and or are they saying a 2-hit attack? Yep, they're saying it was not blocked, so point for Aberdeen, 2-1. Borg again serving as Aberdeen. Well, now they got some work to do, down 2-0. Nice serve, but Huron digs it out. Here's Olsen again, pops it in the middle. Miller will back set, right side. Withers with the tip, and Hines goes flying over there. Nobody else can get to it. Nice job on the little back tip over by Aberdeen. And Aberdeen up 3-1. Borg serving. Serve received Knight. Has to be launched ahead by Hines. Free balled by Davis. Aberdeen. Miller can set it from the net. The hit by Burkhardt. Dug out by Knight. Third hit. Hines will get it across. Miller on the set again. Back set. Here's the hit. Withers again dug out by Hines. Huron on the defensive here as they just tip it across. Here comes Aberdeen. Burkhardt left side this time. Again, Huron keeps it off the floor but can't set anything up. Here comes Burkhardt this time with the tip. Wambach there, hit. And Huron somehow gets it across. Back set. Here's the right-handed tip by Forsyth. Huron gets it over. Now through the block. And, Aberdeen able to save that. I thought it was going to be a illegal hit. From the middle, here's the hit. And Olsen flips it to the line. Long volley. Jaylee Olsen finally finishes it for Huron. And Huron back within one at 3-2. Olsen now with 5 kills. Now Jency Gergen serving. So basically what we've done with the serving order, just flip block Hines and Gergen, with Hines serving first this set and Gergen second. So Gergen serving. Fitzer has checked in to play front row for Huron. Float it to the corner. Borg is there. Miller sets. And knocked back by Fitzer. The ball went over the net. Not a good set that time, and Fitzer took full advantage and knocked it back. We're tied at 3. Fitzer with 5 kills. Tied at 3, Huron up 2-0. Gergen puts it back row, going to get it. Kleffman set the hit up the middle by Reif. Tigers dig it out. Davis will just free ball off the left side back row. Second hit a check by Burkhardt. Huron digs it out with Knight. Olsen with the hit again. Defeats the block of Burkhardt. Jaylee Olsen having a nice run, and Huron has went up 4-3. 3 kills here to start set 3 by junior Jaylee Olsen. Niaver for a half dozen total. Gergen serving for Huron. Float the serve. Borg comes up to get it. Overpass knocked back by Olsen. The serve receive went over the net, and Jaylee said, "Thank you very much." Jaylee with 4 kills out of the 5 points for Huron. Huron now up 5-3, and Huron's on a 4-0 run. Gergen serving. Back row, Kleffman gets to it, set in the middle. The hit by Reif, and Olsen blocks it again. Olsen went right up with Reif, and Jaylee Olsen, that's 5 kills out of the 6 points here scored in this set for Huron. 6-3, Huron leading, and on a 5-0 run. Serve to the corner, serve receive for Borg. Here's Withers on the right side, dug out by Fitzer. Pass ahead, Davis off the left side, up the middle. Borg digs it out. Set to the left, Burkhardt will hit through the block and rolls in front of Hines. Burkhardt with the answer for Aberdeen, her 7th kill. 6-4, Aberdeen back within 2. And Talon Kleffman, the libero, or libero if you will, serving for Aberdeen. Serve received Knight, Gergen sets. Here's Olsen flat-footed into the net. I think she thought the set was coming a little quicker, and timing was off. 6-5, Aberdeen back within 1. Kleffman again with the serve. Into the net service error. Huron back up 2 at 7-5. First service error for either team in this set. Ellie Davis serving for Huron. To the corner, Borg is there. Miller sets. To the left, here's Burkhardt, blocked by Fitzer, but Huron on the ricochet can't make the play. Another kill for Burkhardt. She has 8. Aberdeen again within 1 at 7-6. Cameron Albrecht in to serve and set for Aberdeen Central. Serve to the corner. Allie Davis is there. Gergen will set. Right side hit for Olsen. Nice play, Borg. Kleffman chases it down. Third hit. And a little indecision, and Aberdeen hits it into the net. It was a nice chase down, but then you had Aaron Patsis and Miller looking at each other, not knowing who should make the play. And Huron goes up 8-6. Kaya Cheddar on to serve for Huron as Hilton Hines takes her one rotation on the bench. To the corner, serve receive for Burkhardt. She'll hit from the back row. Davis is there, bumped ahead by Fitzer. Left side hit, Knight, back row. Aberdeen digs it out. Set to the left. Burkhardt with the hit, block, dug off the net. Saved by Knight. Free balled across by Gergen to the corner, and what do we got? Double hit on Huron. Well, Coach Lean is not protesting at all. I'm not sure who had the double hit. Might have been Gergen trying to get her to cross. 8-7 Aberdeen back within one. And Burkhardt serving. Serve received Knight. Right side, they hit by Fitzer into the net. We're tied at 8. Huron at a little run now. Aberdeen steadying themselves, and they have a chance to regain the lead in set 3. Huron's up 2-0. Burkhardt serving. Into the net, service error. Huron back up 9-8. 2 service errors. Aberdeen here in set 3, and they have 8 total for the match. Wambach in to serve and play back row as Fitzer comes off. Ava lines up the serve, goes long. Ooh, just missed. That was closer than I thought it was going to be, but it is out. So we swap service errors, and we're tied at 9. First service error on Huron this set, 11 total on the night. Maya Arampatsis serving for the Golden Eagles of Aberdeen. Serve receive, back row Hines. Bumped ahead to the left side. They hit by Knight way out. And Aberdeen regains the lead at 10-9, their first lead since it was 3-2. 10-9 Aberdeen, and Arampatsis to serve again for the Golden Eagles. Into the net, another service error for Aberdeen. We're tied at 10. Already 3 service errors on Aberdeen in this set. 9 total for the night. Speaking of Knight, Addie Knight is serving for the Huron Tigers. She'll send it to Borg. Albrecht has to come out to get it, and just going to be free-balled by Aberdeen. Gergen from the net, back sets Carr. Her hit through the block. Nice dig. Back row by Albrecht. And free-balled by Kleffman. Hines gets there. Set across for Davis this time. Left side goes back row and touch on Aberdeen. Kill for Davis. Huron back up 11-10. All the officials had the touch on that one. Allie Davis now with 11 kills. Huron up 11-10. Knight serving for the Orange. Back row played by Burkhardt. Set in the middle. The tip across by Reif. Huron handles it. Here comes Davis again. Tips up the middle this time. Burkhardt is there. Back set, right side hit. Miller hitting. Dug out and off the net. Huron can't make a play. Olivia Miller will get her second kill. And it's tied at 11. Olivia Miller's getting a chance to hit here now. Miller is serving, so she'll take over, go back to setting duties here. Serve receive, back row to Knight, back set for Carr. Her hit popped in the air, and Aberdeen can't dig it out. It was blocked by Borg, but there was nobody there for the dig. Chloe Carr picks up her third kill. Huron up 12-11. Hilton Hines serving for the Huron Tigers. To the corner, played by Withers. Right side hit Borg. Tigers got the dig with Knight. From the middle, here's the tip down by Davis. Aberdeen digs it out. Back set for Withers, goes to the corner. Knight is there. Set in the middle, and just going to be a tip by Ellie Davis. Aberdeen gets together to the left. They hit left side through the Huron block. That'll be a kill for Borg, her fourth. And we're tied at 12. Olivia Miller setting up to serve again for the Golden Eagles. We're in set 3, Huron up 2-0. Serve back row, played by Knight. Back set, a little off target and punched across by Olsen. Aberdeen digs it out. Burkhardt will go with the tip back. Davis digs. Set, quick set across by Gergen. Aberdeen was ready. Big hit by Aberdeen. Burkhart, Huron handles it. Hit by Davis, blocked at the net by Withers. And out of bounds. Withers will get the block kill. Her 4th kill of the night. Now Aberdeen leads 13-12 in set 3. Been tight all the way through. Miller serving. Serve received Knight. Gergen back sets. Here's Olsen with the hit. Up the middle was tipped. Off the net. Aberdeen can't make the play. Jaylee Olsen continues her big night. Actually, this set, that's 6 kills for Jaylee Olsen this set alone. And she has 9 total. And we're tied at 13. Jency Gergen serving for Huron as Fitzer's back in the front row. Back set, right side hit. Withers and windmilled it and almost whiffed on it, and it goes out of bounds. Hitting air puts Huron back up 14-13. Jency Gergen serving again for the Orange. Goes to the corner. Burkhart shanks it, but right there in place is Withers. Back set for Huron. There's Olsen again. Defeats the block. Jaylee Olsen having a night. 15-13. Huron goes up by 2. And Aberdeen going to use a timeout here. Huron up 15-13 and up 2 sets to none. Timeout. 30 seconds here on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Northern Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. Northern Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle gym classes, and more. These fitness classes are led by Northern Center expert instructors. For a fitness class today, the Northern Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. I'm Jeff Duffy. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Mitchell and Brookings are tied at 1 set apiece. Brookings set 1, 25-21. Mitchell set 2, 25-23. Again, sweeps for O'Gorman over Jefferson, Lincoln over Yankton, Harrisburg over Washington, Watertown over T-Area. That's your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. They're located at 111 Dakota Avenue North. Off the Golden Eagle timeout, Jency Gergen will serve for Huron. To the corner, Burkhart on serve receive, set up the middle, the tip across by Reif. Dugout, pass ahead. Davis coming off the left side. Goes long, and Aberdeen in the net. Davis's hit went long, but Aberdeen hit the net. 16-13. Huron up by 3. Gergen serving, trying to keep the orange momentum going. Short serve coming up to get it. Borg. Set to the left. Here's Burkhart with the big hit. Dug out by Hines. Back set. Here's the hit. Olsen blocked at the net by Burkhart. And Aberdeen gets one back at 16-14. Lauren Burkhart gets her first block kill of the night. She has 9 total kills. Kleffman, libero serving for Aberdeen. Might have went long, but Hines played it. Right side hit by Davis. Aberdeen can set it up here. Set to the right. Withers goes to the corner. Knight goes right with it. Back set. Right side hit. Fits her through the block. Nice dig by Kleffman. Withers winds up into the net. 17-14. Huron again up by 3. Allie Davis serving for Huron. Try to keep that orange momentum going. Well, now the R2, the down officials, having a conversation at the scorer's table about something. Whatever the conversation is, it's over, and Allie Davis will serve. Davis shanks it into the net. Aberdeen back within 2 at 17-15. Second service error on Huron this set. Now they have a dozen for the night. Cameron Albrecht in to serve and set now for Aberdeen Central. Back row. Oh, that ate up Knight in the back row. She couldn't decide which way to play it, and she just hits it into the back wall. An ace, there has not been hardly, that might be the first ace For Aberdeen tonight, there's hardly been any aces. Both teams have had very good serve receive. Serve back row, Knight. Back set, right side. Here's Fitzer into the net. Or no, through the block. Who got the point? Huron got the point. I couldn't tell which side of the net it went on. Fitzer defeated the Burkhardt block. And Huron back up two at 18-16. Arian Fitzer, I have her for 6 kills. Now Kaya Cheddar on to serve for Huron with Hines on the bench for a rotation. Serve to the corner and drops it in for the ace. Aberdeen let it go, and Kaya Cheddar with the ace. Huron up 19-16. This is what I mentioned. There's hardly been any aces tonight. I think that's just the second of the night for Huron. Huron back up by 3. Cheddar off the top of the net, gets it across. Right side, Olivia Miller will just two-hand tip it. Bump by Gergen. Right side, Fitzer again. Drills it down the corner. Oh, nice dig in the back row by Albrecht. Aberdeen will get it across. Cheddar. Gergen. Back set. Here's Fitzer with the tip this time, but Kleffman was ready. Here comes the big-time swing for Burkhardt. She drills it right at the feet of Knight. 10 kills for Burkhardt. 19-17, Aberdeen back within 2. Now Burkhardt out of the front row as she'll serve. Hines back in at libero for the Huron Tigers. Serve to the corner. Oh, handcuffed Davis, but we keep it in the air. Tipped across by Knight. Aberdeen will bump it. Right side. Miller will just free ball to Hines. Gergen sets for Carr in the middle, tips over the block. Kleffman dives, and here, Eddie Knight, I'm not sure what happened there. It was an overpass, and I'm not sure if Eddie Knight was trying to hit it over to a teammate or just mishit it. In any case, she didn't get it across the net. Aberdeen catches a break there, perhaps. 19-18, a chance to tie for the Golden Eagles. Back set. Fitzer, right side, drills it to the corner. Fitzer with the answer. It's 20-18. Fitzer with 7 kills. Wambach in to serve and play back row for the Huron Tigers. 20-18, Huron up by 2. And Ava Wambach with the serve for the Orange. Put it back row, Kleffman shanks it. Albrecht keeps it alive, and Burkhardt free balls it. Now we have a whistle. What was that? Double hit on Aberdeen. I don't know who that was on. Huron back up by 3, 21-18. And here, Aberdeen's going to burn their last time out here. Can't afford to wait longer. Huron up 21-18, up 2-0. Final timeout this set for Aberdeen. We'll take a timeout 30 on Dakota Sports.
Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. We changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance can mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. 21-18, Huron leading in set 3 and up 2-0. Aberdeen has burned both timeouts. Coach Lane still has both timeouts in his pocket. Ava Wambach to serve off the Golden Eagle timeout. Goes to the corner. Borg plays it. Bumped by Albrecht. Right back to Borg, and she'll hit it into the net. Hitting air, and Huron 3 points away at 22-18. Keep the momentum going. Wambach measures up the serve for the Orange. Little knuckleball. Kleffman, a good job of playing that one from the middle. Just got over the net. Huron makes a play. Knight on the left side. Burkhardt there with the dig. Back set, right side. Miller will hit too long. And Huron 2 points away at 23-18. Ava Wambach with the serve. Trying to find out where she's supposed to serve it to. Wambach into the net. Because we're Huron Tigers, it's never easy. Service error on Wambach. Third service error total for Huron. 23-19. Aberdeen gets back within 4 and gets the serve back. And Maya Arampatsis to serve. Hines from the back row. Back set for Carr, right side, up the middle, off the block. Ricochets, and Aberdeen somehow got it across. Set to the left. Here's Knight with the hit. Goes long. Was there a touch? There was not. What a great play to keep that off the floor by Aberdeen, and they're back within 3, 23-20. Arampatsis again with the serve for Central. Back row, Hines handles it. Gergen will set across for Knight. She'll just tip it high in the air. Bumped ahead by Miller. Hit by Borg to the corner. Wambach there. Gergen sets for Knight. Knight will wind up to the corner, too long. And now Huron's going to take their first time out. Aberdeen a 3-0 run. The pull within 23-21. We'll take a timeout of 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Lion Finger Restaurant in East Mountain. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Lion Finger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2, and closed on Sunday. Lion Finger Restaurant in East Mountain in the Crossroads in downtown Huron. KIJD, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Back at the arena, Aberdeen mounting a comeback here. They're within 2 at 23-21. Huron using their first timeout. Maya Arampatsis with the serve for the Golden Eagles. Hines from the back row. Gergen will back set. Here comes Carr. Blocked. Oh, nice dig by Gergen. Here's the tip across by Knight. Aberdeen can set it up. Bump ahead. Borg just going to free ball it. From the net, Gergen. Back sets. Here's Carr with the hit. Through the block. Drops it down the middle. Huron at match point. 24-21. Chloe Carr, her 4th kill and match point, and it's Addie Knight serving for the Orange. Serve it to the back row. Borg on serve, receive. Overpass. Knocked back by Allie Davis. Huron Tigers get the sweep of Aberdeen. Overpass. Allie Davis pounded it back. And the Huron Tigers win in straight sets tonight. 25-22, 25-21, 25-21. Aberdeen drops to 6-3. Huron improves to 3-7. We're going to have a very long Gary Zell Autoglass post game next. Coach Lean will join us, and we'll also stay out and cover Coronation tonight for the Huron Tigers as well. Huron gets the sweep of Aberdeen. We'll take a timeout, 2 minutes, return here on the Gary Zell Autoglass post game on Dakota Sports.
Car chiropractic, we don't sports injuries just on the sideline of the game. Think it's sideline for life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that will you please if you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com. Adams Cooking is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no pressure oil changes for your family vehicle. No equipment needed. See them in 1159 Ford Avenue Road. Get out in the car at 352-55. Adams Cooking also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Both are owned and open at 4 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Cooking. 1159 Ford Avenue Road. Adams Cooking is backslash on Tire Sports. Godfather's Pizza Huron offers dining and carry out for fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry out, you're going to call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from the delicious menu? Well, dine in and try their famous Godfather's buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're local, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located on 195 Critical Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger Post-Game Show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does ship repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Well, welcome back to the Huron Arena. What a night for the Huron Tiger volleyball team. They kind of hit bottom a week ago down in Yankton as they were swept by the Gazelles and did not play well at all. Now you come in, an Aberdeen team that just knocked off number 5, had a record of 6-2, and you not only win it, you come out with the sweep. Played some great volleyball, and the Huron Tigers capture the win tonight. Setup has begun now for the Coronation. Coach Lean will come up. We will pick our Signature Plus player of the game, and we'll stay on the air for all the homecoming festivities as they'll introduce all the fall teams, then introduce the Coronation candidates, and we'll find out who the King and Queen will be here for homecoming 2025. Let's run down the stats that I have here for Aberdeen. Now 6-3 on the season. Cameron Albrecht had a kill and an ace. Kennedy Withers, 4 kills. Jaden Forsyth had a kill. Maya Arampatsis had 4 kills. Let's see if I got that right or not. Something's wrong here. Camden Borg had 4 kills. 2 kills for Olivia Miller, 2 kills for Amelia Reif, and Lauren Burkhardt with 10 kills. Only 1 ace tonight for Aberdeen, so the Huron serve receive definitely did the job and then some tonight for Huron. Now 3-7. Jency Gergen had a kill, 4 kills for Chloe Carr. Kaya Cheddar had an ace, 2 kills for Addie Knight, 12 kills for Allie Davis, including the match winner, 7 kills for Arian Fitzer, 10 kills for Jaylee Olson, and she had 7 of the 10 in that third set when Huron took the lead. 1 ace for Ava Wambach. So overall, just solid effort all around. And, well, both teams, when you look at the serve receive, both coaches are going to say, or like Coach Bindenagel is going to say, how do we only give up 1 ace and lose a match in 3 sets? That just showed you how well both teams were playing in that back row, as there were only 3 total aces, 2 by Huron, 1 by Aberdeen during the evening. So Stan will wait out here for Coach Lean. I imagine he's going to be up here fairly quickly as they have to set up for Coronation. Chloe Carr is one of the nominees for Queen, so she has to hurry up and change out of the volleyball duds and get into her formal. So hopefully we'll be going here fairly quickly as the Huron Tigers pick up the win here tonight. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll return here to the arena. Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame continues. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff of the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant teeth screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, the local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, everything, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goes happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and the Huron area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves. From wines and meats
Hometown Snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today. Shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJB.
And we're back here on the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game as we talk with Huron Tiger coach Josh Lane. A 3-set sweep for the Huron Tigers tonight as they knock off Aberdeen, who came in with a record of 6-2, and I believe we're receiving votes in that latest poll. And Coach, I don't even know where to start. That was not the Tiger team I saw a week ago.
No, well, a week ago we were
and we
playing,
don't want to see it again.
Yeah, a week ago we were playing Harrisburg. Well, that's a lie. No, we were playing Yankton, yes. In Yankton, and that place is really going to be hard for me to figure out someday. But the reality is we changed the way we did business in practice after that loss down in Yankton. And we really we talked in practice probably more than we practiced, and maybe that was more me than them. But the reality is we talked about we could keep practicing the same and getting the same outcome, or we could do something a little bit different and hope for a different outcome. And the girls made a decision that they were going to do things more disciplined and louder and, more reps, and we were going to play tired, and we were going to do all of those things in practice. So the game was going to be a little bit easier than practice was. And, today that started showing. Listen, we showed fatigue. From my vantage point right next to the bench, I saw fatigue, but I saw us work through it. I saw Jency make really good decisions. She guided the ship kind of in the right direction most of the night, and I really was proud of the way that the kids executed. Usually we served really well tonight. Aberdeen was out of system most of the night, and listen, I would bet on them out of system because they're bigger, they're strong, and they're able to play that way. They had the best outside hitter on the court tonight in Lauren, and we were really able to kind of make her work hard and not play well. So I credit our servers, but I also credit our serve receivers against their very good servers because we kept the ball in Jency's hands, and the more we did that, the better decisions she made.
While we had our regulars out there, I thought two girls in particular kind of grew up a little bit tonight. Jaylee Olson and Arian Fitzer. Yep. They were both matched up. Jaylee just took control of that third set for about the first half. And Arian, you said you're going after Burkhardt. For a freshman, she did not back down from the challenge.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss, right? Because as a freshman, I know Arian's not ignorant. But the reality is she doesn't know what she doesn't know. And we tried to, listen, we're going to line up and we're going to get our hands over the net and we're going to create a block. She slowed Lauren down a lot. And then I said, listen, Lauren is susceptible. If there's an Achilles heel in Lauren Burkhardt, it's her blocking. She doesn't press. She's tall. So for her whole life, she's put her hands up and it's worked. And I said, Arian, if we can attack that, Jency, if we can attack that, we're going to run our middles back there. We're going to set the ball to Arian. And she had a great night. That decision could have made me look foolish, but Arian made me look pretty smart by performing the way that she did. The other kid you didn't mention that grew up tonight was Ava Wambach. And Ava really came in. She actually started. She got her picture on the big board, and they tested her. She wasn't on their scouting report because she's not been in a varsity game long enough to be on their scouting report. And so Jackie did the right thing. She had her servers go right at her. And I'll tell you that Ava stood the test. She's a little banged up. She didn't feel great. But when she played under the big lights, she played big. And I was really proud of the way she serve received. And listen, we can credit all that, in my opinion, to the very calm, cool, and collected Hilton Hines, who's been back there just running our serve receive. We talk about we got to high-five our teammates every play. We got to talk about what the server's going to do, and then we got to talk about what the server's doing every play. And Hilton today stepped up and really ran our serve receive so we could get the ball to Jency.
And Hilton Hines and just that whole back row, we gave up one ace all night. Now, give Aberdeen credit. We only had 2 aces. I think that's the least amount of aces I can remember ever
good
in a double-A match. But like you said, Hilton heads the ship. But all that serve receive, when you only give up 1 ace, you're doing a job.
You are doing a job. And and that 1 ace was a deep-driven ball, and we played it at our midline. And, that's the game we live right now. And if Addie Knight opens herself up and plays that ball in her sweet spot over her shoulder, we're not going to get ace there. And listen, playing against this team, if you told me they were going to have 1 ace, I told you we'd have a good chance to win. And I think that proof has happened, because I think when we made the trip to Aberdeen, we were really struggling in all facets of the game, and it starts with that pass, because if you can't pass, you can't play. And you're right. So Allie Davis, serve received very well. Addie Knight, serve received very well. Ava, and then, of course, our steady Hilton Hines, who's wearing that libero jersey, just really did a good job of running that serve receive.
And Hilton Hines is our signature plus player of the game. Why not on your senior night for homecoming? And, overall, I don't know. I mean, you guys saw it coming. I don't know if I saw this coming. Bottom line is, maybe it helped a lit that we did see them 2.5 weeks ago. You know who they got. I mean, I knew all the names coming in tonight for them. So, I think the girls definitely worked a scouting report to their advantage, and I think they listened to the coaches.
Listen, one thing is putting together a good plan. The second thing is executing it. And we don't always, teams in general, don't always get both those things right? I told the girls I don't always get it right either. I think we got it right tonight. Ty was really working her butt off in practice, showing the shots to the girls. I mean, Tyann Ulmer played Lauren all week, right? And she'd get in there, and she was just, we got a college volleyball player on our staff, and she's just wailing balls at the team.
You got a college coach on your staff, too.
Yes, I do. And so those girls are listening. They're soaking it in, and I'm really proud. Now the reality is, I feel like we are much better, outside of the Yankton match. I feel like we are much better than our record says, and I feel like we are much better than what we've shown. And nobody cares what Mr. Lean feels, right? Everybody cares what we perform. And I think today we finally match those things together, where we're believing in ourselves, we're really working hard for each other, we're over-communicating, and we're just trying to show everybody else what we believe, and it's that we can be a competitive volleyball team.
So now Brookings Thursday, that's the thing now. You got 1 day off. You probably won't do a lot on practice tomorrow, because you turn around, go on the road, play Brookings Thursday. Brookings, one of those teams that I think looks a lot like us.
They do. There's plenty of point scorers in their lineup, and there's plenty of errors, same as us, right? So listen, I'm going to tell you this. Our practice tomorrow, we only played 3 sets today. Now, I say only.
Yeah.
This could have been a 5-setter. It could have been much more emotional. It could have been much more draining. We're getting after it tomorrow, and the girls are going to expect that. And if I don't do it, they're going to feel like I missed a chance to coach them and to get them better and to get them prepared. And so the reality is, we're going to get after it tomorrow, and we're going to be ready. They're going to get the scouting report tonight before they leave Coronation, because they need to look at it tonight. They need to know it by practice tomorrow, so that we can start talking about it and we can practice against it tomorrow. So with that said, we got Brookings coming up, and then naturally, what are we, a week away or so from a really exciting.
Washington's a week from tonight.
Washington's a week from tonight. Sorry, I was trying to lead into, and I'm not as good at this as you are. I'm trying to lead into the pink, the pink stuff.
That's where we're going.
Okay, let's do that.
Next thing, 3 weeks from tonight, Sioux Falls Roosevelt will be the Breast Cancer Awareness Night, Pink Night. I guess what we're focused on right now is selling the T-shirts, because there's a deadline coming up quickly.
Yeah, there is. So really, the T-shirts the girls got the link out everywhere. It's all over Facebook. Every parent, every athlete. We're sharing it on the phone. We're sharing it online. Where you can go on and you can order your T-shirt for Breast Cancer Awareness Night. We're also going to be coming around. I think that deadline, before I forget, is coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday the 28th.
And listen, if you get online, it doesn't matter to me. If you your T-shirt, put a team member's name in there, so that way there's a kiddo on our roster who's assigned to get your T-shirt and deliver it to you, somebody that you maybe know. If you don't know anybody, put my name on there. We'll figure out how to get you a T-shirt, because we want to just blast the arena with pink that particular night. Now, the second effort that we've got going on, obviously, and we do this every year, but I feel like it's worthy of our time and our talking. And so the businesses in town have been a dream. They've been a dream to work with, because our kids are going to start coming around looking for silent auction items, some donations from businesses, because we like to stack that website full of really good stuff. And then all the proceeds of that silent auction, of course, goes right to the HRMC Foundation. And we want to make sure that we maximize our opportunity here. And you know, at the end of the day, we're also going to, on Breast Cancer Awareness Night, we are going to honor by presenting pink roses to recipients or a designee who have either fought, have won, or have lost the battle of breast cancer. And it's that important for our young people, our young girls, to know how big of a deal this is, right? So it's going to impact all of us in one way or another, whether it's a parent, whether it's a sibling, whether it's ourselves, whether it's a child. So we're going to really make sure that we take a minute, we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to honor those who have fought that fight, right? And so to me, it's a big deal. It's touched my family like everybody else's. And so we're going to go ahead and honor that on that night too. So be on the lookout. T-shirt links so you can get your T-shirt ordered. And then if you're a business owner in town, reach out one way or another so we can come and showcase your business with a silent auction item, and we can raise as much as we can for that effort here in Huron.
Josh Lane, well, one more thing. Onward and upward, right?
Onward and upward, yes, sir. Here we go.
Josh Lane, head coach here on Tiger Volleyball. And again, our Signature Plus player of the game is Hilton Hines. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes, see where we're at as far as Coronation goes. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Sunbird Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza, or online at sunbirdsports.com. Or call Stephanie at Sunbird Sports at 605-554-0248. Screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sunbird Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, sweatshirts, and beauty sports, of course. Plus signs, logos, and lighting, graphics, and top. Beauty sports, of course. Out front towards the Tigers, beauty sports, downtown Huron. With 130 stores in 12 cities, Food is the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Sunderland is America's #1 dealer for made-wood furniture. Sunderland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Jones & Foster, and independent painted mattresses. Sunderland Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including Simmons and women, is made entirely of your names in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, Sunderland is truly local service. Can be seen on television at the cinema.
Treat yourself right and have the Dairy Queen of Huron. The August Blizzard month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite Blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or shop it and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJZ are your home for Huron Tiger Sports.
And once again, welcome back to the Huron Arena, and the commencement ceremony has begun. I believe that's Claire Davis at the podium doing the first introduction. We'll just send it down and let the kids take it from here.
Yoselin Yanis, junior representatives Cooper Bischoff, Camden Fuchs, Wei Lin, Alexander Martin Lopez, freshman representatives Lydia Beck, Corbin Fuchs, Om Hongza, Grace Photo, Ramsey Roselle. This week wouldn't be possible without their planning and hard work. Let's give them a round of applause.
We now present you to the 2024 Homecoming Royalty, Queen Blue Couleur and King Connor Hofer. Blue is enrolled at USD double majoring in Business Administration and Musical Arts. Connor is attending SDSU majoring in Music Education. We welcome both of them back to Huron High School's homecoming. Before we get to coronation and in the spirit of the Tiger, we'd like to present the fall varsity athletes. Audience, please hold your applause until all athletes and teams have been listed. The 2025 football team, coached by Drew Strand, James Schultz Jr., Mason Jurgens, Landon Holst, Anderson Porsche, Chase Schuenart, Colt Clover, Jamin Flying Horse, Riley Winiger, Oakley Anderson, Joshua Gilbert, Jeremy Hofer, Sean James, Parker Bischoff, Tice Huber, Gunnar Harris, Ian Larson, Leon Walder, Cooper Bischoff, Aaron Lucio Garcia, Nathaniel Gray, Say Poe, Ty Kleinsasser, Eric Berrigan, Charlie Martin, Valentine Zing, Nolan Staley, Ben Cardona, Wilson Pablo Gutierrez, Andrew Baker, Rayshawn Whip, Davis Stale, Daniel Parker, Elliot Hartman, Bryson North, Carlos Marquin Delgado, Jackson Greenfield, Corden Caudell, Reagan Dirksen, Alan Mejia Garcia, Lucas Chaparrillo Hams, Caden Adams, Noah Owen, Carter Porsche, Quincy Rasad, Mr. Min, Jimmy Martin, Brent Meyer, and Sirius Nissan.
The 2025 volleyball team, coached by Josh Lean, Reagan Bischoff, Jency Gergen, Chloe Carr, Camden Fuchs, Hilton Hines, Kaya Cheddar, Kyla Pesky, Claire Davis, Addison Knight, Allie Davis, Lennon Magnus Caudell, Arian Fitzer, Jaylee Olson, and Ava Wambach. The 2025 cross-country team, closed by Angie Thomas, Josie Vlieger, Lily Meyer, Nora Pester, Lily Swanson, Antoine Feinhawk, Tegan Lean, Matthew Solomon, Sebastian Olivo, James Weir, Emerson Sarvis, Max Radke, Cole Fensky. The 2025 boys golf team, coached by Kyle Johnson, Emmerich Dedine, Connor Dratt, Blake Elwine, David Emmert, Corbin Fuchs, Baden Hickey, Ty Kleinsasser, Ben Mackey, Matthew Olson, Sam Rackey, Caleb Rashad, Jace Schuhart, Riker Shelton, Oliver Stansfield, Gabriel Stansfield, and Remington With. The 2025 girls tennis team, coached by Chris LaValle, Avery Ashbaugh, Brooke Hunter, Idella Meyer, Ellie Peterbaugh, Chaley Saw, Blue Shee, and Taylor Sorbin.
The 2025 cheer and dance teams, coached by Whitney Reimer and Whitney Easton, Riley Alves, Tatiana Capers, Cadence Cronin, Alira Curlin, Lily Nice, Stokely Palmer, Clay Pong, Ada Pa, Paulette Velez Sanchez, Ella Waldock, and Audrina Wiggins. The 2025 sideline football cheerleaders, coached by Whitney Easton, Tatiana Capers, Audrina Wiggins, Ada Pa, Riley Alves, Katie Cronin, Ellie Waldock, and Lily Nice. They are currently not here because they are at competition. The 2025 boys soccer team, coached by Leah Branagh, Jackson Andrew, Clee Tu, Marvin Perez, Juan Aravalo Morataya, Hey Muso, Mr. Min, Gabino Lopez, Biat Say, Brando Coca, Tobias Soto Ramos, Austin 2, Emerson Lopez Ramos, Manor 2, Efrain Cuevas Soto, Teso, K Tonga, Diego Menivar Molina, C Sa 2, Christopher Dow, and Johnson Min. The 2025 girls soccer team, coached by Teresa Peterson, Maria Gay, Pawa, Allison Trujillo Cordova, Miai Chan, Araceli Arazo Castaneda, Kimberly Dubon, Sa Ewa, Hai Ke Pa, Sertini Tha Blewa, Per Mu Bise, Snowwa, Pa Ki, Ki Ler Pu, Akashi, Yoselin Yanes, Ba La E, Sabrina Ta, Yazieli Sotomayor Ramos, Juice, Kayla Lupa, and Wei Wei Lin.
Introducing the Special Olympics, we have Kariana Proya, Emily Dermode, Ethan Huell, Miles Barksdale, Benton Brown, Landon Marshall, Caleb Waldner, Alan McWhorter, June Milne, Dominic Federer, Jace Federer, and Baden Hickey. We would like to also celebrate the Huron Marching Band. Starting with Blue She, Camilla Von Eyck, Judson Godwin, Jalen Maldonado Muniz, Jerica Kinney, Ben Cardona, Sep Gay, Madeline Bach, Sam Radke, Brianna Cronin, James Wheeler, Ira Sarvis, Isaiah Von Hove, Corgan Schock, Keller White, Liberty Doer, Aldriller Da, Xavier Reed, Jairus Kinney, Chloe Paul, Posser, Segley, Avery Ashbaugh, Nur Na, Hosanna Da, Sir Tu, Milena Moser, Do Then, Judy Tun, Marlena Van Overshield, Henry Van Overshadow, Charlie Martin Gonzalez, Jose Gillian, Naomi Reyes Marcado, Tegan Peterson, Davis Osier, Tyler Hone, Kiera Gabriel, Brandon Serrano, Kira Wallenstein, Joshua Olivo, Joshua Preston, Charlie Bragg, Tayson Deal, Connor Drag, Haley Schoenfelder, Adriana Medina, Brian Patak, Esso, Maritza Hernandez, Colchado, Isabella Fechner, Ariana Ministro Gutierrez, Stephen Martins, Cole Steinhoff, Idella Meyer, Ekata, hey, that's me, Maiden Hickey, Brianna Marin Gonzalez, Cash Baraboo, David Emmert, Sam Moo, Hayden LaPlante, Alex Atkins, Lydia Beck, Brandon Block, Ellie Bragg, Weston Brugman, Colby Casper, Aku Da, Ella Dawkins, Dominic Ferdinand, Nevaeh Garcia, Gage Grieve, JC Hofer Shutter, Om Hongsar, Jaislyn Niles, Riker Lee, Yesenia Lopez, Brandon Lucas Maz, Elena Marufo, Sophia Montoya, Chichi Moore, Mulaney Morales, Maripel, America Preston, David Ramirez Andres, Jaden Ryman, Ed Tersey, Pablo Sun Cabrera, Xavier Vasquez Morales, Melinda Morales Chilel, Carly Knipling, Kimberly Dubon, Galilea Garcia, Molly Whitney, Caden Steinhoff, Jonah Beck, Dylan Rendell, Has A, Pa Kui, Wei Wei Lin, A.K. Pa, Maria Gay, K. Pa Pa, Snowwa, Tigaluin, Sebastian Olivo, Heiku Pa, Yazlin Yanes, Duz Ministro Gutierrez, Yazeli Sotomayor Ramos, Emerson Sarvis, Allison Trujillo Cordova, Mei Ai Chan, Sir T. Lur, Max Radke, Axel Obregon, Robin, Lily Nice, Paulette Valles Sanchez. Let's give our fall athletes a big hand to show up and support.
Fans, we would like to introduce our 2025 homecoming royalty and take a moment to meet the couples from this year's court. Chloe Carr and Mason Juergens. Chloe is the 18-year-old daughter of Joe and Lisa Carr. Chloe participates in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is secretary of the senior class and is a member of FBLA, FCLA, HYLC, Key Club, National Honor Society, and the Chamber Choir. She is also a member of Holy Trinity Church. She volunteers with the Backpack Program, Day of Caring, and Meals on Wheels. Chloe plans to attend USD or SDSU, majoring in biology. Mason is the 17-year-old son of Dan and Kristen Juergens. Mason participates in football and basketball. He's senior class vice president and a member of National Honor Society, FBLA, Key Club, and Pep Club. Mason attends the Alpena United Parish Church. After graduation, Mason plans to attend SDSU, majoring in exercise science, eventually becoming a physical therapist. Chloe Carr and Mason Juergens.
Chloe Pa and Riley Winiger. Chloe is a 17-year-old daughter of Ma Sa and A. Reed. She is co-reporter for Student Council, and she participates in Color Guard and Quiz Bowl. She is also a member of National Honor Society, German Club, and International Culture Club. Chloe attends the Buddhist Temple in Huron. After graduating, Chloe plans to attend Southeast Tech, getting a degree in medical sonography and cosmetology. She hopes to also travel the world and work as a humanitarian aid. Riley Winiger is the 17-year-old son of Jim and Christy Winiger. He participates in football and tennis. He is the member of Student Council, Pep Club, Key Club, and FBLA. Riley attends Faith Alive Church, where he is a member of the youth group. Riley's post-high plans are undecided. Chloe Pa and Riley Winiger.
Ellie Peterbaugh and Blake Elwan. Ellie is the 18-year-old daughter of Jared and Renee Peterbaugh. She participates in tennis, gymnastics, track, and core kinetics dance. Ellie is Student Council President, President of HYLC and Key Club, Vice President of FBLA, Secretary of HOSA, is an editor of the newspaper, is a teacher assistant, a member of SALT, and is an FFA, NHS, and PEP Club. Ellie attends Holy Trinity Catholic Church, where she is involved with the youth. She serves as a student liaison for the HRMC Foundation Board, the Huron School District Foundation, the JAM Manolis Family Safe Center Board, and the Nursing Task Force Board. She also volunteers with the Backpack Program, Meals on Wheels, Day of Caring, and Belief Fest. Ellie's post-high plans are to attend college to become a certified pediatric hematology and oncology nurse. Blake Elwine is the 18-year-old son of Jay and Raven Elwine. Blake participates in basketball and golf. He is a member of FBLA, PEP Club, Key Club, HYLC, Spanish Club, and is on the newspaper staff. In the community, Blake Elwine attends Holy Trinity Catholic Church. He volunteers with the Backpack Program, Meals on Wheels, Knights of Columbus events, and Friendly Fridays at Buchanan School. Blake plans to play basketball at SDSU on a basketball scholarship while majoring in business and sports management. Ellie Peterbaugh and Blake Owen.
Molly Whitney and Jonah Beck. Molly is a 17-year-old daughter of Spencer and Crystal Whitney. Molly is a senior class president. She participates in marching band, symphonic band, chamber choir, all-state chorus, and the fall play. She's a member of PEP Club, FCA, International Culture Club, FBLA, Speech and Debate, Drama Club, and National Honor Society. Molly attends Riverview Methodist Church. After graduation, Molly plans to attend college, majoring in pre-law and minoring in economics. Jonah Beck. Jonah is a 17-year-old son of Jared and Laura Beck. He participates in marching band, symphonic band, chamber choir, all-state choir, and the fall play. He is a member of HYLC, PEP Club, FFA, Drama Club, and German Club. He is also an editor for the newspaper. In the community, Jonah is involved with the Huron Area Antique Power Association and the Western Dakota Antique Club. He is a member of Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Following graduation, Jonah plans to attend college, majoring in music education. Molly Whitney and Jonah Beck.
Yoselin, Giannis, and Nolan Staley. Yoselin is a 17-year-old daughter of Carlos and Sylvia Llanes. She participates in soccer, marching band, symphonic band, the fall play, and chamber choir. She is a member of the Student Council, National Honor Society, FCA, and Drama Club. Yoselin attends Holy Trinity Catholic Church After graduation, Jocelyn plans to attend SDSU, majoring in early childhood education. Nolan Staley is the 17-year-old daughter of Doug and Chris Staley. Nolan participates in football, basketball, baseball, and chamber choir. He is a treasurer of the student council and is a member of the H Club, Pep Club, FFA, German Club, Key Club, HLLC, and the Prom Committee. In the community, Nolan's a member of Pearl Creek Boosters 4-H Club, the SD Junior Hereford Association, and serves on the Beetle County 4-H Team Council. He is also a member of the Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Following graduation, Nolan plans to attend SDSU to attend Animal Science, Jocelyn Yanis, and Nolan Staley.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all of our couples in this year's Homecoming Royalty Court. And now we would like to ask 2024 Queen Blue Cooler and King Connor Hofer to say a few words.
Make sure they can.
First and foremost, we're going to congratulate the volleyball team for winning. And yes, okay.
I would like to thank the student body for the honor of serving as king for Huron High School's 2025 homecoming.
And I'd like to thank you all as well for the honor of serving as queen. Now everyone, please stand and join us in singing the school song. No? Oh, just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. Thank you for inviting us back to be a part of your homecoming tradition this evening.
We'd like to wish luck to all the teams competing at home and around the state this weekend. And good luck to the football team as they take on the Sturgis Scoopers on Friday in the homecoming game at Tiger Stadium. Let's ring that bell, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Boo and Connor head back to their seats, the lights will completely darken. When the lights come back on, you will meet your 2025 Huron High School homecoming king and queen.
Tiger fans, this year's homecoming king and queen are Nolan Staley and Yost. We now invite King Nolan and Queen Yost to come to the microphone.
I would like to thank the student body for the honor of serving as king for Huron High School's 2025 homecoming.
And I'd like to thank you all as well for the honor of serving as queen. Now everyone please stand and join us in singing the school song.
Well, that'll wrap up our coverage here of Coronation tonight. Congratulations to the King and Queen, and congratulations here on Tiger Volleyball with the big 3-set sweep of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles tonight. Thanks for hanging with us here. Thanks to Amanda back at the studio. Been a long night, a little extra time with the coronation and such, but hey, fun night when you win, and there goes the school song. Congratulations here on Tigers. That'll wrap things up. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.